Good afternoon, students. Today we will continue the remaining part of our lesson Weeds in the Garden. As I told you in my last class, that this story tries to bring out the importance of correcting children to focus on good habits at the right time. So, coming back to lesson, see textbook 44, page number 44. Suddenly, he stopped and pointed at a small seedling growing near a plant. Anshuman, that's a weed. Can you pull it out? Anshuman had no difficulty in pulling all of the small seedling out. Good, said his father, and they continued with their walk. After a while, they came upon the same weed, but there it had grown slightly bigger. Anshuman's father told him to pull out this plant too. He told him to uproot the weed carefully, making sure that no trace of the root was left in the soil. Otherwise, the weed can grow again, he warned. Anshuman uprooted the plant carefully, twisting it and pulling it hard so that the whole of it came out. Then his father drew his attention to the same weed growing at some distance. There it had grown into a big plant with tiny flowers and dark fruit. That could be quite dangerous. We mustn't leave it growing there. Take it out, said Anshuman's father. Anshuman held the plant in his hands and gave it a tug. The weed didn't move at all. He pulled harder and harder, but to no avail. I can't get this out, exclaimed Anshuman. It has gone too deep into the soil. So then his father brought some implements. They dug around the weed and with great effort pulled it out. When they were returning home after the hard work, Anshuman's father mentioned, habits are like weeds. The longer you allow them to grow, the harder it is to uproot them. It is wise to get rid of them when it is easy to do so. Anshuman realized the truth in his father's words. Throughout his life, he never forgot that early morning walk on the farm with his father. So, students, here, Anshuman's father, while taking a walk around the farm, suddenly stops and points at a small seedling which was growing near a plant. His father also explains to Anshuman how these weeds are harmful to the plants on the farm. He also tells him that if the weeds are not pulled out at the right time, its roots would grow deeper and deeper into the soil, and thus they destroy the plants. One of the weeds which Anshuman couldn't uproot, since it had gone very deeper into the ground and had grown into a big plant, and its root had also gone too deep into the soil, so he could not uproot it. Hence his father brought some tools, and then both of them dug round the weed and with great effort pulled it out. Now here the Anshuman's father compares the weeds to the bad habits which Anshuman is having, and he also explained to him that these bad habits should be pulled out like weeds before the roots grow deeper and deeper and destroy a healthy plant. Anshuman realizes his mistake and becomes a changed person. This is the moral of the story. So, students, in the same way, if we don't get rid of our bad habits, it will be difficult for us to change ourselves, and it will also destroy or ruin our lives. Sometimes we also lose the love, respect, and trust of our near and dear ones. Hope you understood the moral behind the story. Thank you.